I think the last time I saw this, it didn't go too well.
Very important skill set necessary.
Yeah, and with Agudo as well, obviously with the first ability, Wild Growth, it then puts like an AoE around that kind of increases your movement speed, but then slows down the enemies within that grassy patch as well. But we're already seeing quite a bit of a brawl going on here of match one, game one of match one here. Already, Kin, there's plenty of action on the side of Moonlight against Chaos. So it's nice to see that both of these teams are already trying to match each other's energy by being aggressive, by trying to get that first blood, it seems.
Yeah, but small wins, right? Uzaya, TZ gonna get knocked up at this point, but I think they're quite sustainable. You have a Dolia, right? So Necro gonna provide so much sustain in the mid lane, and this is gonna allow them to not only just be able to stay in lane, but get the rotations down, because essentially for the first, 3 minutes, it's hard to die.
Very hard to die. I mean, you just don't have enough skills, you don't have enough damage, and yeah, with the likes of the Mutsu coming through, you're able to kind of keep the enemy team away from you, being able to phase check the bush like that. We do get first blood up into the clash lane. It is Agudo and Sun Tzu getting a kill onto the lane, so Bappa going down. So that is already a little bit more gold going over to the side of Moonlight.
Yep, a literal bye-bye there, and here we go. This is a follow-up. Bye-bye already has a level advantage. He is imperiled at this point, but not going to take too much damage at this point. So it's a big win for the side of Moonlight.
Yeah, Ray looked really low there. I was thinking like, uh-oh, he stepped into the wrong neighborhood, but fortunately for him, but unfortunately for Moonlight, they weren't able to pick up that second kill. Agudo helping access into the enemy jungle here as well. Nong is not looking slim right now. He's looking pretty fed already on the side of Moonlight with the Agudo.
Yeah, and this is where I think the difference is going to be seen between Moonlight and Chaos, right? So Moonlight have hit the timings and the specific win conditions, at least in the early game. They've taken a camp away from Chaos. Chaos has not taken any camps away from Moonlight just yet. This means Nong is going to have the level advantage. Now, first objective of the game, that's going to set the stage.
Yeah, I mean, they're already, at almost 3 minutes in, and we're seeing almost a K difference in gold, which isn't nothing to sort of be fearful of on the side of Chaos, but it's something you don't want to, you want to keep in check, right? You want to make sure that that does not want to slip away further from Moonlight.
Yeah, for sure. Now, we are a minute away before the neutral objectives spawn in this game. One member we have not really placed a lot of focus on is Adam, right? So far, this Marco is doing okay for himself. Slightly lesser levels compared to Nanohana, but here we go.
Here we go. There is Musashi using that ultimate there, but fast recall and response from both Nong and both J-Moon as well are all there in that mid lane, just trying to make sure that they aren't able to claim their first kill on the side of Chaos, but plenty of great rotations here from Moonlight.
Yeah, so Giant's Grip gonna be the item of choice for the jungle. Nong wants to be a little bit more tanky, right? And at this point, the Gorge Mobilization, which is the ultimate for Nong, has been used right before the neutral objectives are spawned. So it might be a difficult position, but here we go! Oh my god!
Oh, what a beautiful combo there between Mai and Sunset. Sunset was like, set sail, baby! All the way from the clash lane, all the way down to the mid lane, picking up those 2 kills for himself. And it looks like they're going to get the neutral objective here, Kid.
Yep, this is going to be the first Tyrant of the game going into the hands of Moonlight. Now, it looks like the lunar eclipse is going to happen at this point. No, more like a solar eclipse. Because at this point, Chaos cannot, for the life of them, figure out what to do at this point.
Yeah, they are struggling to try and find access into either trying to get kills, trying to get into the enemy jungle as well. So cutting off all these little factors and bits and bobs that they normally have used to or access to, they are struggling right now. And we're already seeing a 4-man dive into the Azure Golem side. We see that Ray has fallen on the side of Chaos as well. Down goes Musashi. And it looks like they're going to claim this Azure Golem for themselves as well. But is it going to end here, Ken?
I don't think so, but you can see how scary this lineup is coming in from Moonlight. 5 minutes in, 5 members in the bottom half of the jungle, and it looks like Chaos don't know what to do at this point. Set sail once again going to be used here. Another lockdown, and that's going to be a free kill for the side of J-Moon. My goodness.
Yeah, Moonlight are definitely living up to the JPKR region aggressive plays. They're currently 5 kills up. Are they going to make it a 6 here? Bebe going against Bopper into the clash lane. Bopper is able to get out of there thanks for the death on Sunset, just keeping him a little bit more alive, long enough just to escape that Sunset.
Yep, so this is where the level difference makes the world's difference, right? Because at this point, yes, you can land your skills, but you don't deal too much damage, right? J-Moon catches eyes. This is the neutral objective number 2.
Neutral objective number 2 coming through here. It is the Overlord. Ray's able to get that smite finish on there. We're going to get some kills onto the blue side. Yes, we are. Yu Huan goes down. Ray looking pretty low. Also, that is currently a 2-1 trade for the side of Moonlight. And they're not done there, kid. We are seeing Motsu take the kill onto the Dolia and then falling short towards the end is just phenomenal plays here by Moonlight.
Yep, the T1 no longer exists in the top lane here. It's going to be Moonlight that starts working on the second tier on the top lane as well. This is a difficult position to be in for the side of Chaos. And this is what I talked about, the snowball, right? Take a look at the itemization. This is my J-Moon, Scepter Reverberation going into Savant's Wrath, and Wrath it is. A killing spree as Moonlight make their ways forward as well.
Yeah, just so much damage coming out from the side of Moonlight, but Ray there going into the wrong side of the neighborhood. He was literally running from behind Moonlight. For a second, I was like, oh, they've got a 6-team member, but no, it was Ray mistakenly taking the wrong turn on the sat-nav, clearly, and is then taken up by Moonlight.
Yep, it's a difficult position to be in right now. It's going to be the Giant's Grip completed. And not only that, they do have the Crimson Reaper in the hands of Nanohana as well. With the Doomsday along with the Crimson Reaper, it's a difficult position to be in right now. Bappa, he's just trying to buy time for the team, right? But how is he going to get out?
Yeah,
oh,
so
no.
there's a bit of a directional change there from the Sunset set sail for Sunset, because we saw him try and go for the Bappa. The death on Sunset came through. Sunset blinded Sunset, and then he was able to take a direct change of course to take out the Dolia Kim. But like you were saying, having that Doomsday first item on the Ali is just going to enhance those basic attacks and just make them more powerful.
Exactly, and if you take a look at how Nong is doing for himself, already has the Blood Rage. It has been difficult to kill him, and it's going to be even more difficult now.
Yes, we're getting currently a 4v4 right now. It is already going into the favor of Moonlight once more, because they are 13 kills up from Chaos right now. Under the turret, they are still not stopping. Agudo's Panda is still looking for some more blood. Recalling onto Agudo here is just trying to keep Bappa and to basically just root him down. And then Motsu's able to claim that kill onto Chaos. So they're currently a 3-0 trade right now for the side of Moonlight. Down goes a T2 in mid lane. There is still so much action going on. Agudo taking out the Yu Huan, but it is Mai Shiranui getting the last hit onto the Yu Huan as well. And here we are. We just have Atom just running around the crystal. The minions are here. They're looking for a team white in to take the first game from